I've been involved with working with Anne for about the last 3 years in reinvigorating a work experience programme at Impington, and so the news about more placements is really pleasing to me because that's a constant struggle for us in getting that engagement going. I've been working with Stella a lot recently around the careers champion role, and I think I've been quite forthright in my views that we need to work much more collaboratively, not be saying as schools, employers don't do this, not be saying as employers, schools don't provide that. We need to actually talk and communicate about what it is we both need and how we can meet the needs of each other. And what I want to talk to you about today is an initiative called the IB Careers Programme.
Sorry, yeah, let me get your slides.
Oh, you haven't put, that's fine, I can ad-lib for a little bit. So, the main aspect of the Careers Programme is that it brings together vocational education and an academic profile, which is an area which has been missing, perhaps, in my view, in post-16 education. And in the IBCP Careers Pathway, students can engage in a BTEC vocational qualification alongside IB certificates, which are academically rigorous subjects. And it means that we are creating young people who are very well placed to move into the workplace and be successful. And the other key aspect is the employer and industry engagement. And the reason for that is that the IBC Careers Pathway has something called the core element. And the core element is driven by employers. They can tell us, as the provider, what do you want us to teach? At Impington, we give over 4 hours a week to the delivery of the core. So that is communication skills, that could be teamwork skills, whatever you want it to be, we can make that happen. And this is a really new programme that is being rolled out. Peter Fidzup from the IB is over here, who's supporting it. You may know Alison Taylor from Conscious Communications, who is also working with us on developing this programme. It's been very successfully developed in Kent. And I've been working with Joe Dessy, the head of Parkside, and with Corinne Hoynes at CRC to talk about a Cambridge offer for the IBCP. And just in the past few months, we've been able to develop from where Impington was the only provider, where we focus purely on performing arts and sport and media, to a collaboration with engineering, where the brightest and best engineers who've applied for vocational courses at CRC will also come up to Impington and engage in physics and maths qualifications, which will allow them to progress on to study those qualifications at university or be in a far stronger position to engage with apprenticeships. So I think it's about really filling that gap and providing young people with the opportunity to develop a wide range of skills. Parkside from September will be delivering the IBCP looking at business and health and social care. And so I spoke to Anne and I said I want to talk about this because I think a lot of what we've heard is about how we go about getting engagement. This is a tangible way that businesses and schools can work together. Right now, you can get involved and say to me today, or one of my partner schools, we want to get involved. We could do this and shape what we teach the students. Not just on a PD day or an hour workshop coming in where everyone gets involved. Actually create a curriculum over a 2-year period that develops the skills in the young people that you want. So I've talked about that core aspect. What is it as employers that you want young people to be able to do? I know, because I hear it in the news all the time, that we're not delivering for employers at the moment. Somewhere we think we're working bloody hard and we're doing, and we are, but somewhere we're not quite getting it right. Somewhere there's a gap. So how do we fill that? Well, we don't fill it by sitting on either side of the fence saying, well, we're doing everything we can, or you're not giving us what we want. So how can we do it? What do you want young people to be able to do as employers? I met with iLift Media earlier this term to talk about sponsoring our media IBCP programme. And the bottom one, don't be scared by the bottom one, this is the one I'm not really all that interested in. I really am not. I'm not really interested in money. I'm used to having virtually none. I run a state school, it's fine. Okay? So I'm not really worried about it. What I want is an employer who's going to come in once a term and say, we'll run a workshop for your kids on whatever it might be. I want work experience placements. For my 10 kids who are doing BTEC Media, I want to know that if they sign up to do my course, they will get a week's work experience with your company. I want internships. I want a summer placement for the 2 best kids on my course, and I can pick them for you. If you sponsor a program, I can say, we've got these 2 fantastic kids, they'll come work for you for free for 6 months, and the chances are then you can employ them in a heartbeat like that. Funding and resources, I'll take whatever you can give me. But the internships, those type of examples, because then it becomes self-fulfilling. If you have a student who comes in at the summer of the end of year 12 and is fantastic, all you have to do is pick up the phone to them in the new year, in year 13, and say, would you like to come for an interview for a job? They'll bite your hand off. And what we're looking for to really drive this forward is to be able to say, IBCP Media, sponsored by iLift Media, and whoever else might want to get involved. The more companies, the better. Engineering, I know I've got Robert sat here. Sponsored by Martians, I think that might be something he may be interested in, I'm not sure. I think that so, you know, as a young person, where university fees are going up and up, where I'm, as a parent, where I'm thinking, where are my kids going to go? How are they going to be successful? If I know they're going on to a course where they've got access to this, then I know that there's a real tangible route for them into employment to be successful. And I think from an employer's point of view, you don't have to go around trawling looking for people who aren't up to scratch, because you will be on the ground helping build the course. And if I send you someone who's rubbish, you'll be saying to me, Ryan, that person's not good enough. I want someone better. I'm giving you this, this and this. I want good people to come through. What I want to do is move that now with the help of Peter and the IB programme, and with the help of Anne and others, move this, what I think is a really successful model, to more industries. My workshop will be asking you to do 2 things. 1, tell me what you want, and then so I can go away and do it, but also 2, and don't be scared by this bit, tell me what you can do to support the programme as well, because it comes back to what I said at the beginning. It's about working together and it's about collaborating. You know, Parkside and Impington offer the same course. We compete for the same students, but actually in this way, what we're trying to do is collaborate, because we know that's the way to move things forward. So thank you very much for your time.